Hello everybody, Roger says hey. So I've had a lot of you guys write in on the comments and even in like DMs and stuff on Instagram and emails that I should be focusing a little bit more on some of the defensive plays in football, because most of my videos have been on like players and more of the offensive stuff. Now I have done a video on goalies, and some of you wrote in and were like, what the heck are goalies? We don't call them that. I think you guys call them goalkeepers. But I did do a video on that, and that was really my only defensive, minded video. And it was really cool, like getting to see the different blocks. And what I also love is when the goalies, they like dive for a ball, they block it, and then the ball like rebounds, and then the team kicks it again immediately. The goalie doesn't have time to recover, so one of his teammates has to come in and basically effectively take over the goalkeeper's role and try and block the shot. Those are some of my favorite, defensive plays to watch. So I'm looking forward to maybe seeing some of that type of stuff in this. I really don't know what else to expect. I still want to do a video on the different positions in soccer or football, because I don't really know them. I know the strikers and defenders and forwards. Those are the only positions I can actually name. I know the strikers are the offensive players that tend to score a lot. The defensive ones are the ones that kind of hang back and, obviously play defense. And the forwards, I don't know what they do. Other midfielders as well. That kind of I think they cover the most of the pitch. They do the most, I don't know. You guys told me they do most of the work or something. But anyway, I do have a video saved for that I want to do before I get too far into this, because I feel like I'm going to get a little bit too lost if I don't fully understand the positions. But we're going to do these defensive plays first. And again, hopefully I won't have any copyright issues with this. These football videos have been an adventure with YouTube, trying to figure out which ones are going to block, which ones they aren't, and all of that stuff. So anyway, fingers crossed on that. Hope that's not a defensive gesture to anybody in the world. I never know these days. Over here in the US it's fine, but sometimes I do things with my hands that people are like, you're basically giving us the finger in our country. So I apologize if that happens. It's not on purpose. So anyway, without further ado, let's take a look at this video. And let's see what the defensive game looks like compared to the offensive. Defense wins you titles. We have a saying just like that too. Offense wins games, defense wins championships. That's the saying over here in the US. So same thing. Okay, I gotta read this because you guys get on me for not reading the text on the screen. Old Nesta depossessing Messi on his peak. What? Old Nesta? What is that? Dispossessing. I'm assuming that means he takes the ball away from Messi. On his peak, though, I don't know what that means. You guys have to translate this for me. Okay. Oh, Messi got bested there. Wait a second though, is that that's not a foul though, right? Because he has to actually touch Messi for it to be a foul. Would that be a foul? Obviously he was going for the ball, but he did make contact with Messi and trip him, so would that be considered a foul? Or would that be a penalty, because they're inside the penalty box, right? That's how that works, right? I'm trying to learn these rules, guys. Okay. Alright. Sorry, this is gonna be a lot of starting and stopping so I can read these titles. They don't give me long enough to read it. Canavero, double intervention? I have no idea what these things are talking about. What's a double intervention? Does that mean double teaming? Like 2 players are gonna come and... Wait, what happened there? Did they just skip it? Did they cut something out? Did I miss something, or what the heck? Alright, you know what, this is confusing me. I'm gonna just slow this down because I don't know what... I'm just gonna mute it too for a sec. Actually, I think I might just keep this muted because... I don't know, I don't understand what happened there. Saving the impossible. Oh, okay. Nice. I like that. So, you know, what we've been seeing are these you guys call these like bicycle kicks, right? So I've seen them, like, especially with Cristiano Ronaldo and I think, Ronaldinho. I promise I'm gonna figure out how to say his name eventually. I apologize. But we've seen them do the bicycle kicks to score the goals. This is the first time I've seen it done to block one. And my gosh, that is very impressive. Perfect timing from peak. I don't know what peak is. Okay. This is Barcelona. Okay, so peak. I'm trying to put these together. They just said Messi from peak, this guy from peak. They're in the same area of the pitch, which is, it looks like they're coming in kind of from the side, about to score, about to take a shot at the goal. So I'm trying to figure this out. I'm thinking peak kind of means in that corner area of the penalty box from the side, kind of that little area. Is that what you guys call the peak? Okay. Okay. That was... So, he obviously went for the ball at that point. I'm assuming that would not be a foul. Because there's really no way to, like, not trip up the, I guess he's a striker, coming in to score. So, I would just... Maybe they allow you to trip them as long as you are going for the goal and you weren't, like, going for their feet, basically. Is that... Hopefully that's how it works. World Cup final leading tackle. This is the World Cup final too. Okay, so it's just like last minute saves. You guys call that tackling too, which is very different from what we consider tackling. You know what? Okay, he deflected the ball. I was like, he didn't even touch... Okay, he deflected it. Wow. That was, like, that close to not being able to get it. And we have very upset fans here. Hummel's miracle head save on a free kick. Okay, he's gonna block a goal with his head, maybe? Oh, okay, okay. Okay, nice. Wasn't sure if it was going to be the goalie or another player on that. Old Zanetti wins a head-to-head run with Kaka on his prime. So we have on the peak and on the prime. Is that what? What's the prime? This footage is really blurry here. Okay, we have random flames added here. It looks the same, like the same as the peak. I don't understand. Valerian, unbelievable recovery. Maybe he falls and gets back up and makes a defensive play. He maybe gets tripped and then he catches up to this guy. And then... Oh, okay. Nice. Okay, he does fall down. Okay. But he's coming from, like, way back there. Wow. And I'm assuming striker has no idea he's back there either. So again, it's very similar to like a fast break in basketball, where you run like from behind like that and try to knock the ball away before they can score. Very similar. Sacrifice yourself. Okay, this one's probably gonna hurt. Okay, this is Barcelona, right? What is it? Hit him in the head or something? Oh, shoulder. I don't know. How is that I don't know. I feel like that wouldn't hurt that much, but... Oh! So is that like an accidental... Is he doing that on purpose? A handstand to block a shot? So these are players just kind of like falling to try and block the ball. Okay. In the right place at the right moment. So this would maybe be accidental blocks of shots or something. I don't know, that one looks... Nah, he purposely did that though. That's cool. Oh, cool. See, now he came in. See, this is similar to basketball where you have to like fill in. We do this in basketball too. So obviously if a player moves out of position, like the goalie just, sorry if I touch that, the goalie moves out of position to make a defensive play, then his teammate has to fill in that position. And so that's very similar to like a forward or a guard having to shift down the lane in basketball to guard like under the basket and fill in that hole right there. So it's very, very similar to that. I know I keep making all these. It's really uncanny how closely basketball relates to football. Really uncanny. It's way more. If I had to point to any sport, maybe hockey would be a little bit more like this. I don't really know hockey though. I don't really watch hockey, but it's kind of blowing my mind actually, how similar some of the strategies and skills are in football to basketball. I keep bringing up basketball because that's what I know best. Nice. I really, really like all the teammates helping out the goalie. There's no way that goalie would have gotten that. Like, I like that. Who's the stripe team? Is this Liverpool? Nice. He did the splits almost on that one. See, again, he had to fill in for the goalie right there. I like that. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh my gosh, he barely got that. Barely got that. That's a good play. Another one sort of like that. I mean, 6 more inches and that thing would have maybe gone in. We have the flares on the crowd again. On this one. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's another bicycle kick out of the goal. I like that. And kind of another one, but more on the side. Be clinical. Oh, he like actually stopped it. Oh my gosh. I've never seen that before. That was smart. This is very blurry. Was that a foul maybe on that one? Oh, okay. Okay, I like these right here. I like these where they don't just kick the ball away, but they actually maintain possession of the ball. So they just stop it, and then he turns and he's got possession of it again. That is so cool. I like those two. That's the way to kind of do it, you know? Wait, what is good? Nice, there's another one. Another one. So that's a technique right there. Obviously, that looks like a technique that you learn, a defensive technique you learn. How to scoop up the ball like that with your legs, basically. Because he just did it. This guy just did, maybe it's the same guy. Right there, that technique where you learn to trap the ball between your knee and your foot. So that's got to be a defensive technique that you actually practice, it seems like. I like that. I know I'm saying that a lot in this video. Which is good, that means it's a good video. So another play just like the one we just saw. So these are on the peak or on the prime, I'm assuming. Don't know. This black and white striped uniform is throwing me because this is what our referees look like in the NFL. So I see that and my mind immediately goes to referee, which is weird. It's the referee team. What team is that for real though? Oh, whoa, I didn't even see that. Okay. I gotta learn with those, like what's a foul and what's not exactly. It's kind of tricky. Oh. It's kind of tricky because anytime I see a player actually get knocked out, like tripped up, like I don't know. Like stuff like that, like what's a foul and what's not. Measures don't count. He's jumped pretty high off the ground. To be the best, you have to beat the best. He's probably a really famous player in these plays that I don't. See, what would be interesting for me is to learn the different moves, like not only with offense but on defense too, like those moves that they were doing. Like there are probably certain defensive techniques that you call these things certain things, more specifically than just tackling, because that was like a tackle right there, but is it a specific type of tackle that you learn and you practice on defense? Like that's the type of stuff that would be interesting for me to check out. Okay guys, well I hope you don't mind the lack of music in the background on this. It really was just like music basically playing really loudly, and you couldn't even hear any commentary or anything like that, so I just decided to turn off the music, just in case also it gives me any copyright issues. But anyway, yeah, there was, like I said, I would like to not only like learn the different player positions, but it would be just really interesting kind of learning what do you learn in like football, like what are the different offensive and defensive techniques that you learn for like ball handling or stealing the ball, as we saw here. My favorites, I just love seeing when the teammates come and help out the goalkeeper to fill in their place when they've got to go and kind of move away from the goal. I just love like watching teamwork like that. Is really satisfying to see. And then also, what was the most impressive for me on this as well was the defensive moves where they steal the ball, but they don't just like kick it away in an uncontrolled, fashion, like when it went out of bounds, or it just kind of like went somewhere on the field and it was just up to luck basically who got it, who got possession of it. Instead, these players were able to actually secure possession of the ball when they stole it. And again, like that technique where you sandwich the ball between your knee and your foot, I have no idea what that's called. I'm sure it's called a certain thing. But I'm sure that there are certain times when you're able to do that and certain times when you're not able to do that. I guess just based on the individual play. But I really, really liked seeing that. To me, that's a really, really smart defensive move. And I think it takes a little bit more skill than just being able to kick the ball away. So I really enjoyed this. It really has like piqued my interest in like these specific skill areas of the game and just kind of learning how to do that. Because like, again, to make another basketball analogy, there are certain, moves, offensive moves and defensive techniques that you use and employ to like steal the ball or, to get around a defender or something like that. So I'm assuming that, it looks like football is the same way. So, again, I'd be interested to kind of learn some of that stuff. If you guys know particular videos that lay that out for me, that would be pretty cool to watch. So let me know down in the comments. And also, please answer my question about what's the prime and the peak. To me, they kind of look like the same thing, but I don't have any idea what they actually are. So that's terminology I don't know. So if you guys could explain that to me as well, down in the comments, I would certainly appreciate it. Also, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and you haven't done that yet. And the links to all of my social media, Discord, Patreon, etc. can be found in the description and my pinned comment. If you're interested in any of that, Roger here and I thank you guys for watching, as always, and we will see you next time.